Ms. Smith?
There you are. I'm sorry. Let me comb my hair. I didn't think it was going to be till 10. So,
Well, I saw that you were on here, and since you're early, let me see if I'll go ahead and get her done so she doesn't have to wait with everyone else.
okay. Well, I'm good with that if you are. Can you see me?
I cannot see you, but I need to.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me get my glasses on. The meeting is in recorded and live stream. Okay. There. Now I think you can.
Yes, I can, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call your case, Ms. Smith. Court calls number 20080003319 and 2103000 State of Texas versus Cindy Smith. Ms. Smith, can you please raise your right hand?
Sorry, hold on. Putting a jacket on.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You are Cindy Smith.
Thank you.
Ms. Smith,
Yes, sir.
you are here today regarding two violations where the total owe on the first one is $126.30, and on the second one is $352.30. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
And you filed an application for time payment extension and/or community service where you're asking the court to put you on an extended payment plan. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature on this document?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I reviewed the document and I'm going to find that you do qualify for the payment plan that you are asking for. Let me see here. So what's your proposal, Ms. Smith? How much do you think you can pay a month?
Well, honestly, I'm only on SSDI. I get a monthly check, and by the time I pay all my bills and everything, I have $40. So I'd be looking at like $25 a month or something like that.
I can put you at $40 a month.
That's what I have left. Yes, sir. After my pay, all my bills, and that's
Let,
the
let me
total
ask
I
you
have.
this. Let me ask you this, Ms. Smith, because I that's at 1 year, right? That you would have it paid off in 1 year. I don't like going beyond a year, but let me ask you this. Are you capable of doing any type of community service?
No, I'm currently seeing a cancer doctor, hematologist, pulmonologist. I'm not in good medical health, so I don't think I could do the community service. The
Are
the
you
biggest issue.
are you currently
Go ahead.
disabled? Are you disabled, Ms. Smith?
Yes, sir.
Is there any way you can just get me a document showing that? And if you get me that, I can go ahead and forgive the remaining amount on these violations. I just need to have
Okay.
something to document my file that you are disabled. And if you do that for me, you won't have to worry about paying the remainder of these fines and costs.
Okay. Um, there's a they've taken my driver's license on these particular two. Apparently, I have several more that are pending that I've pled a not guilty plea
Well,
for
these are the ones before me, and if you provide me with that documentation, I will I will waive the fines and court costs and anything else, once those are resolved, either by way of, you said you pled not guilty, either by way of trial or by way of plea, then we can address those at that time. If these are
Okay,
the ones that are keeping your driver's license on hold, once I issue that dismissal, the hold will be lifted.
okay,
Uh, but you just need to get me that documentation, Ms. Smith, and then we can help you get on your way.
excellent. And do I just send it to the same email address that I sent the not guilty plea on the other ones?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. I'll get it forwarded right away.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Smith. You are excused, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, she's gonna get me the documentation showing that she's disabled.
Okay,
And once she gets that, then I'll do a waiver
okay.
of the remaining fines and court costs, okay?
And she does have older citations as well,
She told me,
and she pleaded not guilty.
she told me, I go, look, once you get, I go, is that hers? I go, once you get those resolved, then I can address those. But right now, there's not
And that's
guilty
exactly
pleas.
what I told her.
Yeah, once, yeah, there's not guilty pleas, so we can't do anything on those.
Yes, and that's exactly what I told her, because these are the only ones holding her license.
Okay, perfect. Good morning. My name is Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Robstown Municipal Court. Today's date is September 11th, 2024. We're here on the indigency docket. I want to thank everybody for being here today. A lot more people were summoned to show up today. They didn't show up, but you folks did, and I appreciate that. If you're here on today's docket, that means you've already been before the court. You've entered in a plea of guilty or no contest. You were ordered to pay a fine and court costs. And for whatever reason, that has not been done. And now you have filled out an application um, asking the court to either put you on community service or put you on a payment plan. And those are the only cases that are being heard today. So if you're here on something else, please let me know. We're still letting people into the Zoom. So we'll get started here in a minute. I'm going to ask that everybody keep their devices on mute until your case is called. Once your case is called, please unmute your device. If you have your device with the video off, I ask that you turn your video on. If you are able to and know how to, if you can change the name on your device to reflect your legal name. If you don't know how to do it, that's okay. When I call your case, I'll do it for you. So before I get started, are there any questions? All right, I'm going to go ahead and call the first case. Court cause number 1602001470147 and 1605003-140. State of Texas versus Abby Aguilar. Abby Aguilar.
Yes, I'm
Abby,
here.
Miss Aguilar, if you can please put your device on video.
I'm trying. I'm stuck at work and I don't know how to do it.
Okay, it's just because I
Um,
have to just be able to see you.
yeah, I'm trying. Okay.
Okay, Miss
Um,
Aguilar, if you can please,
yeah, sorry. Okay.
okay, if you can please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You are Abby Aguilar.
Yes.
Miss Aguilar, you are here because you have filed an application for time payment extension and or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $1,207.70. Is that your
Mhm.
understanding?
Yes.
And you filled out this application. Is everything in this application true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Is it the application I filled out in March,
It's dated April 19th.
April? Okay. Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay,
My work status must have changed. Yes.
okay, is that your signature on there?
Yes.
Okay. You say your work status changed?
Yes.
Okay,
Because when I
so,
filled it out, I wasn't working. Now I am.
okay, so you're currently employed? Where do you work at?
Yes. Turner Industries.
And what are you doing for them?
I'm a quality control clerk.
Okay. And how much are you making a month?
Roughly, uh, I don't really know. I just started 2 months ago, and then now my hours are changing last week, so it's changing. Um, I'll have to calculate that real quick.
If you could just give me an estimate.
I want to say probably like 4,200.
4,200 a month?
Yes.
So you owe 1207.70. What are you asking the court for?
Payment arrangement.
What are you asking the court? What do you think you can pay a month?
Mm, I don't know. 'Cause I really do want to pay this off as soon as possible. Um, how much you said it was? 12?
1207. If you pay $201.28 a month, you'll be done in 6 months.
Yeah, I want to pay that sooner. Can I do it within like 3 months?
You want to do it in 3 months? Then okay, 1207. That's 402.56. And
Okay.
you'll be paid off in 3 months.
Okay. Let me write that down. Okay.
What I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna fill out the payment schedule order. I'll need you to come by the Robstown Municipal Court by 5 o'clock today, no later than 5 o'clock tomorrow, to sign off on your paperwork, okay?
Okay,
Uh,
before 5 o'clock, right?
yeah, the first payment will be due, we're September, it'll be October 1st will be your first payment due.
Okay.
Now, if you want to give a payment right now, that's up to you, but I usually give people some time from the date I signed the order.
Okay, perfect.
And let me see here.
Okay.
Okay, so on the once on the cause number 1602001470, you owe 322.20. On that one, it'll be a payments of $107.40 a month. On cause number 1602001471, it's gonna be you owe 525.30. That'll be 175.10 a month. You'll be paid off in 3 months.
Okay.
All right, just make sure you come by the Robstown Municipal Court, and that's going to go for everyone. It's important that if you do come up with a payment plan, or if I put you on community service, you have to come by and sign off on the paperwork. If you don't come by, it's going to be as if you didn't show up today, and a warrant will be issued, okay? All right, Ms. Aguilar, you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Okay, then you are excused.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have cause number 2302000048, 4950, and 2405000058, State of Texas versus Amanda Angel. Ms. Angel, if you can please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay, you need to unmute your device, please.
Unmute. Okay.
Okay, Ms. Angel. You are Amanda Angel, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Angel, you're here on a application for time payment extension and or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $814.70. Is that your understanding?
Yes,
Okay. And is everything on this application true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
yes,
And is that your signature?
yes.
Okay, Ms. Angel. You're currently employed by Domino's, is that correct?
No, that's my husband.
Oh, okay.
Mine would be Legacy Home Health.
Legacy Home Health. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
All right. The bills that you list on this, is that what you pay yourself or what you and your husband pay together?
It's together. Yes.
Okay. All right, so what are you asking the court for, Ms. Angel?
For payment arrangements.
And what are you proposing the amount be per month?
I could do. We could do 250 a month.
I'm gonna order $203.67 a month, Ms. Angel. If you can pay a little bit more, that's fine. That gets you paid off in 4 months.
Okay.
Okay. The first payment will be October 1st.
Okay.
And then the first day thereafter, okay?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Angel, so on cause number 2302000048, it's gonna be the amount of $43.20 beginning October 1st. On cause number 2302000049, it's gonna be $58.47, once again on October 1st. On cause number 2302000050, it's gonna be $35.25. And on cause number 2405000058, it will be $66.75. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, if you can make sure you come by the Roxbury Municipal Court by 5 o'clock today, no later than tomorrow to sign off on your paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Your excuse.
Okay, bye.
Court calls cause number 140702363 and 1908005769 and 1912007408, State of Texas versus Steve Ariano. Steve Ariano.
Yes, sir. We're here.
All right, Mr. Ariano, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You are Steve Ariano?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Ariano, you're here on a application for time payment extension and or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $868.60. Is that your understanding?
Correct.
And is everything on this application true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
And is that your signature on the back of that application?
Yes.
Okay. Are you currently unemployed, Mr. Ariano?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any source of income coming in right now?
The only income I get is through donating plasma every week. That's about it. That's about it.
Okay. Are you actively looking for a job right now?
Yes.
All right, so what are you proposing? What are you asking the court for, Mr. Ariano?
I'm asking if I can do community service and possibly if they can, are they able to like reduce my fines just because of the situation I'm going through?
What situation are you going through?
I have a hold on my CDL with this court and numerous other courts, so I'm not able to work pretty much without a license. They took away my license.
Well, I will grant your request to put you on community service, but because we're doing that, it's going to be for the amounts. I'll calculate it with the amounts that are owed, and I'll be able to tell you how many hours here in just a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the girls go ahead and get me the community service paperwork. So I'm gonna put you back. If you can just mute your device, and once I have that paperwork done, I'll get you back on, okay?
You said mute the device?
Yeah, just mute your device. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Crystal, if you can have somebody bring me the community service paperwork for Mr. Ariano.
Working on it, Judge.
Thank you. Court calls cause number 20110044007, 20110044008, 2102000179, and 2405000009, State of Texas versus Elias Borjas.
Please, Boras.
All right, hold on real quick, Mr. Borjas. I'm going to change your name on your device. Okay, Mr. Borjas, you're here on an application for time payment extension and or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $752.90. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
And is everything on this application true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature on the back of that application?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You work for the Nueces County Drainage District?
That's correct.
Showing here, Mr. Borjas, that your monthly expenses are $500 a month. Is that correct?
Yes. Wait. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So what's been the issue with paying this off?
There's no issue. I was just needing more time to pay it.
Okay, when can you pay it?
I can actually make a payment today. Actually,
How much can you pay today?
I was gonna pay like 200.
If you give a payment today of $251, you'll have it paid off in the next 2 months. At
That sounds
$251
good.
a month. Can you do
And then
that?
how much a month?
$251 a month.
And have it paid off in 2 months?
Well, if you give your payment
Yeah,
today, 251, and then you'll have it paid off in 2 months. After
All right.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. You see here. Okay, Mr. Borjas, on cause number 21020000179, you owe 304. That's going to be $101.33 a month, beginning today. On cause number 20110044008, you owe 271. That'll be $90.33 a month. On cause number 20110044007, that'll be $20.30. And on cause number 24050000009, that'll be $39 a month. Mr. Borjas, if you can come by the Robson Municipal Court today, no later than 5 o'clock, sign off on your paperwork, give that first payment. The next payment will be due October 11th.
Alrighty, sounds good.
All right, thank you, Mr. Borjas.
Yes, sir.
Court calls cause number 24020000123 and 24020000124. State of Texas versus Cynthia Ann Garcia. Cynthia Ann Garcia. I think that's you, Ms. Garcia. I see someone trying to, okay. You're trying to unmute your device. Ms. Garcia, you may have to log off and then come back on because I can't even do it for you. Something's going on. I'm gonna go to the next case, Ms. Garcia, and if you need to log off and come back on, we'll return to your case. Court calls cause number 24050000017, State of Texas versus Kayla Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You are Kayla Gonzalez?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Gonzalez, you filled out an application for time payment extension and/or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $645.90.
Yes.
Is everything in this application true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
And is this your signature on the back of that application?
Yes.
It looks like you're currently employed at, is it APC Home Health?
Yes.
So what are you proposing, Ms. Gonzalez?
I could do payment arrangements.
And what are you proposing to make a month?
I can do 300.
300 a month?
Yes.
Well, if you do 322.50, that'll be paid off in 2 months.
Okay, then that's fine.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Gonzalez, on cause number 240500018, you owe 361, that'll be 180.50 a month. On cause number 240500017, you owe 63.90. That's gonna be 31.95 a month, and on cause number 24050000019, you owe $221, that'll be $110.50.
Okay,
All right, do you have any questions?
no,
If you can just make sure you come by the Roxanne Municipal Court no later than 5 o'clock today, or at the latest 5 o'clock tomorrow.
okay,
All right, thank you very much.
you.
Those are the commissioners.
This, is why the criminal wrong, so this is the correct total, and that's the hours for that. And then total is those,
So we need to take that off.
yeah, and it doesn't mean that.
But if you have like some light out or something.
Yeah, I could do that.
Can you
I
write
just
it out?
didn't wanna mess
Yeah,
it
no,
up.
no, just write it out. Court calls number 1903-002-349-2350 and 4165, State of Texas versus Juan Jorge Mireles. Mr. Mireles,
Hi, can you hear me now, sir?
yes, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You are Juan Mireles?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mireles, you are here on a application for time payment extension and or community service. Regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $1,060.70. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
And is everything on this application true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mireles, what are you proposing, the court, what are you asking the court to do?
Yes, I was wanting to do like a payment arrangement.
Okay. And how much are you proposing to pay a month?
Um, the most that I'd be able to do would be 200.
All right, Mr. Mireles, you think you could do $212.14? That'll have you paid off in 5 months.
Yes, sir. That's fine.
Okay, Mr. Mireles, in cause number 1906004165, you owe $384.20. That payment will be $76.84 beginning October 1st. Cause number 1903002350, you owe $549.30. That payment will be $109.86. Once again, with the payment beginning October 1st. And on cause number 1903002349, you owe $127.20. That payment will be $25.44 due October 1st. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. Because you're stating that we have to go and sign some paperwork.
Well, if you don't live in the area, if you can call the clerks, they'll make arrangements with you to do everything via email.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Okay, you just got to make sure you get a hold of them today, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Mireles, if you have no other questions, you are excused.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls cause number 2207004076, 4077, 4078, 4079, and 2302000823, State of Texas versus Francis Tijerina.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Tijerina,
Uh-huh.
can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You are Francis Tijerina?
Yes.
Ms. Tijerina, you filled out an application for time payment extension and/or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $1,682.30. Is that your understanding?
That was just a payment arrangement. I work, so I'm not able to do like community
No,
service
no,
during the
no,
week.
I understand, but I gotta make sure that your understanding of what you owe is $1,682.30.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, and is this your signature on the back of that document?
Yes,
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
yes.
All right, Mr. Tijerina, how much are you proposing to pay a month?
Not sure because I didn't think. What was it? 1,000?
$1,682.30.
I don't know what I can't afford right now.
Well, Mr. Hirina, if I give you 8 months to pay this off, the payment will be $210.28.
I won't be able to do that. I have too many bills on top of all this. When this wasn't even supposed to be on me, these weren't even my dog. But since it's my home
Well, I'm
and
looking
they
at
were
your bill.
dogs, it,
I'm looking at your bills, Miss Hirina. It looks like
I didn't finish filling out my bill. She said I didn't have to worry about that.
well, it's very important because I need to have an idea of what you can pay a month. You know, if I don't have this, then I don't know what you can pay a month.
Yeah, I was filling it out and she came up to me and said, "Oh, that's fine right there." But I have my son just starting school and I just put my, his down payment for that, and I have that $400 a month now that I have to be paying for him to start school, barber school. That's not even on there yet. I don't think I wrote that down. I have car payments. My light payment is just ridiculous. There, it's 700.
No, no, I
So
understand. I
I
understand,
have
Mr.
a lot
Hirina.
of bills on top of it. So
No, I
that's
understand,
why.
but you also understand that this is an obligation you have, right? It's not something that just gets put to the side behind everything
Yeah.
else. And I will work with you.
Mhm.
I can allow you to do $140.19 a month. That gets you paid off in 1 year.
Okay, that would work. Well,
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Harina, on calls number 2207-004076, you owe $291.30. That'll be $24.27 a month beginning October 1st. On calls number 2207-004077, you owe $341.30. That'll be $28.44. On calls number 2207-007078, you owe $341.30. That'll be $28.44. On cause number 2207-004079, you owe $341.30. That'll be $28.44. On cause number 2302-000823, you owe $367.30. That'll be $30.60. All of these to begin October 1st, 2024. You have any questions?
Yeah, my payday's not on October 1st, so that won't get paid on October 1st. So how does that work?
Well, I usually go to the next payment day, which would have been the 15th of this month. But I try to give people a little bit of time.
Mhm.
So if you don't have it by October 1st, you just need to come as soon as you get paid. I mean,
Okay.
no warrant's gonna go out or anything, but you need to just start, putting money aside because it'll be due October 1st. I mean, it'll be due on the first day after that.
All right, then as soon as I get paid, I'll go in.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that'll be with money order?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay, Miss Cynthia Ann Garcia.
Present.
Okay, there we go. Now we can hear each other. Can you go ahead and change your name?
I apologize if you hear like kids talking.
No worries. We're fine.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Garcia, please raise your right hand.
Mhm.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
You are Cynthia Ann Garcia.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Garcia, you are here on application for time payment extension and or community service regarding total outstanding fines and fees of $353. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
And is everything on this application true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
And is this your signature on the back of that application?
Yes.
What are you proposing to do, Ms. Garcia?
Okay, so I did move out here to San Antonio to find better opportunities for jobs and stuff because I was not over there in Alice. I was not making it. I literally found a job and I was making payments and then I was let go. So I moved here to San Antonio and I actually got a job. It took me a minute, but I started work in the mid July. And of course, I had bills and I had to catch up with everything else, especially for my kids too, and especially when my daughter was starting school, my oldest. So I started working at HEB. I get paid every Thursday, every week. I'm part-time right now, so I'm making like roughly 300 to 400 a week. And I was wondering if it's possible that I can do $50 to $60 a week.
So $60 a week?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Sorry. Apologize.
So are you asking like for payments of $240 a month?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Okay, it's because I go by monthly, and if you come, if you want to give your payments weekly, that's fine. So long as by the end of the month, you have the 240 paid, okay?
Okay.
And actually what I'll do, Ms. Garcia, I'm gonna give you 2 months to pay your balance of 353.
Okay.
Gonna be 176.50. Now, if you want to give extra, like you were saying, that much, that's up to you, but that way we know at the very least, you're gonna come up with $176.50 a month, okay?
Okay. Yes, I really want to pay this off, and like I don't want this on my record or anything like that. Also, because I do reside here in San Antonio, do I have to make the drive back to all the way to Robstown to do some signed papers or?
No, you can make arrangements with the clerks and they'll get everything emailed to you, and so long as you email them back.
Okay, the clerks, those are the ones that I went to go do the signature with, right?
Yes, if you'll call and whoever answers the phone, you just tell them, hey, you want to make arrangements. They'll be expecting your call.
Okay,
All right, Ms. Garcia, on calls number 24020000123, you owe $162. That's going to be $81 a month. And on calls number 24020000124, you owe $191. That'll be $95.90 a month. That's going to begin October 1st, okay?
okay,
Now, if you want to start before then, once again, that's up to you. The sooner you get it paid, the better off you are.
of course, of course. Thank you so much. I really
You have any questions?
Mm, no, I don't. You answered everything.
Okay. All right, Ms. Garcia. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good
Yes,
day.
ma'am. You too. Okay, Mr. Ariano, I have the paperwork now.
Yes, sir.
So for the amount that you owe, it's going to come out to 35 hours of community service total.
Yes, sir.
Cause number 140702363, it'll be 6 hours. On cause number 19080057769, it'll be 14 hours. And on cause number 19120074008, it'll be 15 hours. So 35 hours. You tell me, Mr. Ariano, when do you think you can get these done by?
If I could possibly have some time to do it, because I'm also I have like 70 hours I'm doing in Corpus as well, so I'm trying to just get everything done one at a time. But you give me like 2 months possibly, or is that too much time to ask?
I'll give you 2 months. So I'm gonna say you have to have it done by November 1st. Are you okay with that?
That's fine. Yeah, I'll try to have it done as soon as possible, but that'll give me some time to work around the other hours I got to do in Corpus.
So you got to have it done by November 1st, and you have to have documentation that you did it by November 15th, okay?
Okay.
Once again, you can do it by doing any nonprofit program that includes mentoring services, almost anything, so long as it's not a for-profit type of organization, okay?
That could be done here in like my city, right? I don't have to do it in Robstown.
No, you can do it anywhere, so long as you do it.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Ariano, you need to call the clerks if you're not in Robstown to make arrangements to get copies of these orders.
Okay,
or you can come by and you can get them, okay?
I'll go ahead and give him a call.
All right, Mr. Allen, you have any questions?
Once I complete the community service, pretty much will they release like the hold on my license from
Yeah,
this court?
once you're done with what's required from our court, we
Yes,
will issue releases. Now, if you have something from other courts, I have no control over that.
of
But
course.
as far as our cases are concerned, yes.
Okay, that's the only question I had.
All righty. Good luck, Mr. Adriano.
Yep, thank you.
Sir.
Bye.